Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. This is Aviation 04 and today we're going to be doing an airport update of Buffalo Niagara Airport. So Buffalo Niagara is an ever-growing airport out of New York. It's pretty close to the border of Canada and it is right next to Niagara Falls, hence the name Niagara. The airport continues to see new routes and a lot of new airlines continue to come to Buffalo. But without further delay, we're just going to get into the update. Starting off right here, we have this American A319 who just pushed out for DFW after arriving in there last night. This is an evening service on the A319. Typically it's on the 738, but I have seen it on the A319 a couple times. And then taking the gate of that American A319 is this American Eagle Embraer 145 who's just coming in from Philadelphia and will make that return flight. And currently being serviced for a flight back out to Newark is this United 737-800 who will head back out there. Following that, we have this Delta CRJ 900 who is just pulled into the gate from New York John F. Kennedy, as you can see by the service vehicles pulling up, and the intent is that the CRJ 900 will head back to JFK in about 45 minutes or so on the turnaround. And as one Delta arrives, another one departs. This one is the Delta A321 who is just being pushed out for a flight out to Atlanta, and just about ready to be pushed is this Delta Connection CRJ 900 who's heading out to Detroit. And then taxiing over to its gate is this United 737 MAX 9 who just arrived in from Chicago O'Hare. Loading up for a flight out to Phoenix is this Southwest 737-800 in the Canyon Blue livery, and he arrived in from there about 30 minutes ago. And next, just sitting here, is this Southwest 737-700 with the blended winglets. He's currently having an APU issue right now, so the mechanics are taking a look at that, and once that's resolved, he'll head out to Tampa. And then we have this United CRJ 200 in the new livery who just pulled into the gate from Washington Dulles. Following that is this American A321 who will make its flight back out to Charlotte. And then currently being loaded up for a flight back out to Orlando MCO is this JetBlue A320, and this is in the tartan tail. Next up is this JetBlue A320 in the I Love New York livery, who is being serviced for a flight out to Fort Lauderdale. And being pushed out for a flight out to MCO is this Frontier A321. This is in the Steve the Eagle livery. This flight has actually been operated on the A321neo recently, so I hope a company can make that soon. I'm really looking forward to picking up a couple of those. And then finally at the gates is one of the more interesting routes out of Buffalo, I would say. It's the Sun Country 737-800. First off, Sun Country does not serve many New York airports, for one, and two, this Sun Country 737-800 has arrived in from Charlotte, which is quite a strange route, and he's going to head out to Minneapolis, which is a hub, so that makes sense. But their routes are interesting out of Buffalo. They go to Minneapolis, Atlantic City, Bullhead City, and Charlotte, so quite interesting in my eyes. But moving on, we have this Frontier A320neo. This is in the Poppy the Prairie Dog livery. He's pulling into the ramp area from Denver, and then following that we'll make a flight out to Raleigh-Durham. And finally, for this update, we have this American Eagle CRJ 900 who's taxiing out to the runway for a flight out to Washington Reagan. So that's going to do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. More reviews and airport updates to come. I hope you all have a great day, and goodbye.